check this guy. He rebounds the ball like he should, being 6'10", but plays on the wing. Now you tell me who's better than Kevin Durant right now in the NBA?
J-A-M-E-S. My last name is James, and that's why I'm following my man, LBJ, LeBron James. And not only saying he's in contention once again for the MVP of the league, he's the most hated
Durant,
in
by
the
the
league.
way.
Okay, why you say that though?
Because he is.
Green gets it back to Durant, who elevates and packs. Please put it on his head.
Kevin Durant, second to none. Best player in the league right now. Shoots the ball like a slingshot, mismatch on the wing, stronger than he looks.
All right.
I mean, you tell me, man. It doesn't get any better than that. Matter of fact, Kevin Durant, he makes it look as easy as Kraft dinner. How about that?
Kraft dinner's pretty easy to make.
Very easy, very nice.
If you
smooth.
can't take the heat, get out the kitchen is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, no.
If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
Here we go.
All right, do I need to get on my man, LBJ?
You know what LeBron James does? Goes on camera and announces to the world that he's deserting his city.
In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
But this is what I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. This will shut it down.
Listen.
This will shut it down. Put Durant on the Raptors.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He will have the same impact in Toronto that LeBron had in Cleveland.
So
I guarantee you
if
that.
If Durant was on the Raptors right now, they would potentially not be on the worst losing streak in the last 9 years?
They would potentially win about 40 to 50 games with
because
that
of the one guy.
Because of the one guy.
What about the swagger off the court?
Swagger off the court. I don't even want to go back to that. You put a mic in front of Durant, he's making people smile. You put a mic in front of LeBron, he's breaking a city down. Listen, the bottom line is this: if you were
off the court,
you want to talk swagger off the court? Let's go back to Durant's comments. I'm gonna go back to it.
But that was one moment.
It's one of his most defining moments of his career.
And it was a match. It was a match moment.
It's a defining moment.
All right.
If you were not a believer of Durant,
what happened between Bosh and
I know exactly what happened.
Well, let me know then. You trying to tell me what happened?
Listen, Durant was talking to his teammate on the floor, who's James Harden.
Okay.
And Chris Bosh wanted to stick his nose in teammates' business. So Durant said, yo, what are you dealing with? This is my team, let me deal with my team.
Yeah.
And Bosh wanted to mouth off to him. So Durant said, yo, let's do it if you want to do something about it.
Oh, man.
And then he took it into the press conference.
I'm a quiet guy, but I'm not going to let nobody talk trash to me. He's on a good team now, so he thinks he can talk a little bit. There's a lot of fake tough guys in this league, and he's one of them.
How about this? Birds of a feather flock together. If he's a fake tough guy, LeBron's a fake tough guy.
What? Oh, my gosh.
I'm saying it. What if OKC wins? They're going to flip the NBA on their head. They're one of the youngest teams in the league. Okay, they have a core of 3 of the youngest players in the league.
I'm not mad at
one being Durant, who's a leading scorer once again.
I'm not mad at that.
That guy's a household name. KD, Kraft dinner. That's what I'm calling him. Easy as mac and cheese, baby.
What will happen if Durant leaves Oklahoma? Will they still be able to do good? Yes, they will.
No. I will not say that they'll be a contending team.
They won't do as bad as the Raptors did when Bosh left, or as bad as Cleveland when LeBron left.
No, you're right, but they still won't be a contending team. You know why? Because Durant puts them in that upper echelon. With the
echelon, bro.
Echelon. Sorry.
See, you're trying to find words for Kevin Durant. I'm going to tell you what it is, bro.
All right.
LeBron is the upper echelon of the NBA.
I'll tell you what. Kevin Durant, right now.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, man. Yo, Tomasi, man, I was holding it till I heard his voice, man.
I was going to play. I was going to go through it. I was going to work through it. It wasn't a knockout, but it was probably one of the best things I've ever seen in the octagon in my life.
Yo, I'll tell you straight up, the legend in the game, forever remembered, went down in history from the very beginning, inception of the UFC, is my man. Royce Gracie, all day. Legend, hands down.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's Royce Gracie, R-O-Y-C-E, Royce.
What is this? What is this, spell check? First UFC, second UFC, third, fourth, fifth. My man came in and made a presence. He was a small man. I seen this guy tap out Dan Severn after taking a pounding on the mat. And he uses the gi as a technique to cinch in the chokes, to cinch in the holds, to apply the pressure to the points. You feel me?
Yeah.
And after he went through 3 rounds of just getting pounded on, he found the way to cinch in the hold on a man that weighed more than 3 times as much as him, and he tapped him out, bro.
The man used the gi.
Well, you're laughing, that's what he did. Stop messing up the shot.
Let me tell you, most recent, his name was Henderson, the guy that got kicked. It wasn't a knockout, but it was probably one of the best things I've ever seen in the octagon in my life.
Unbelievable. Just flattened Henderson.
#1 favorite of all time. So the guy was on the ground, stretched out, wrapped around one arm, had his legs wrapped around another arm, elbowed the man to he was in dreamland. No, he couldn't tap. He was out.
He was out?
Out. They had to peel him off the guy. What? Worst knockout I've ever seen in my life.
Round the back, but everything's one level with a 1 in? Yeah. Point to sideburns? Yeah. Okay, we in.
Next, Anderson Silva. He's fighting Forrest Griffin. Hands down, swagging it out. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom! Lightning punch. Like, I'm talking like remember Ali and Foreman and how we came with the overhand rights? Anderson Silva came, just swagging, hands down, just snuffed him. Yeah. When Forrest Griffin fell, his leg was in the air, he was all sloppy. Gross.
Look what they did for Kimbo Slice, bro. They took a man from the street to the octagon. They trained him. He didn't have no ground game. They gave him a ground game because he was a straight-up knockout artist, right? So what happened? He threw the punch, this tickled Kimbo's chin. Tickled Kimbo's chin and made him fall down like Kermit the Frog, bro. Like a puppet. It was ridiculous, bro.
Slice goes down. Slice in trouble. Oh my goodness. Slice gets pounded out and they stop it.
Next.
Where you got brothers, cousins, uncles, lives are in the balance.
For what sport? Are you sure you don't want like a 0.5 so that way I can line the sides and line the sideburn? Okay. I'll tell you straight up, man.
Yeah.
Lakers versus Celtics all day. And I'm talking about Lakers-Celtics rivalry of the past.
Yeah.
Magic and Bird, last year in the playoffs, Game 7. That was the biggest playoff Game 7 since the time of Magic and Bird. So that rivalry right there is alive and well. But I'm telling you, Celtics ride till I die. Pierce, Garnett, Allen, Big Baby. Do I need to go through the list, bro? Forget the Lakers right now, B.
I'm gonna tell you something. Let me educate you real quick. When we talk about sports rivalries, we're always talking about, you know, the North American stuff that we know.
True.
But you know, when you're at home, when you got certain channels, you are exposed to the international life of sports. So
you gotta take it there.
I'm gonna take it there. And you know, we got the Birds and the Magics, we got the Bears and the Packers, and we got the Muhammad Ali and the Joe Frazier. But I'm talking international affairs. I'm talking Pakistan versus India.
What?
Cricket.
Pakistan
versus India, where you got brothers, cousins, uncles, lives are in the balance. Let me tell you why though. With Pakistan and India, you got a lot of political and diplomatic affairs going on in between the cricket playing.
Wow.
When you play cricket, it's an international game. So that means you're gonna have countries that may not like each other.
Okay.
You gotta walk with your chair, and you gotta walk with some piece of protection.
Hit it up in the air. Has he taken it? Anil Kumble to the field of play.
One of the groundsmen was unfortunately injured a while ago, and that delayed the process. And these missiles, of course, are serious.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, cricket's a big deal internationally. Internationally, India versus Pakistan, best rivalry of all time. What up?
That sounds like a deadly rivalry to me from what you're telling me, bro.
You know
I ain't
what?
never heard.
Literally.
That's a deadly rivalry.
Because, I mean, we always talk about the Bears and the Packers and the Lakers and the Celtics and Ali and Frazier and all that, but there's more to sports than that. My uncle knows himself.
Only time I ever heard about cricket was down in Bermuda during Cup match, and that's all I heard. But I might go on YouTube tonight just because of what you said. I used to catch crickets when I was a kid.
Along the lines of the WNBA, you know who my favorite is?
Wow.
Marion Jones.
What? Last night I'm watching the TV, boy. You see what my girl Serena Williams is looking like these days, boy? Yeah. Yo, I swear she is the sexiest athlete in the world, bro. Between her and Miss Candace Parker, oh boy, the attributes are ridiculous.
Along the lines of the WNBA, you know who my favorite is? Marion Jones.
What?
Marion
Yo,
Jones,
this
brother.
Is both the sexiest athlete.
Sexiest athlete, Marion Jones. I'll tell you why.
Oh,
she went from bodysuit to basketball jersey. Matter of fact, when we get married, we'll do it at center court.
Oh, bro, are you kidding me, bro?
How about that?
Like I said, we're talking about sexy. Are you trying to tell me that Marion Jones
fits
the criteria of being sexy?
Yeah.
The girl who was married to the strongest man in the world and the shot put at one point?
Yeah. Marion Jones is sexy to
He was probably more appealing than she was, bro.
Whoa. I just don't look at the pretty face and all that.
Okay.
I look at everything else.
Oh, you're trying to be a gentleman now.
Nah.
We're in the barbershop.
I mean,
bro, how are you gonna want a woman that got more muscles than you, bro?
I got someone for you right now.
Man, what you got, honestly?
Eva Mendes, brother.
And that
Eva
is
Mendes.
That is who?
Huh?
That is who?
That is who? She's the hottest actress. If she was an athlete, she'd be the hottest athlete. If she was a model, she'd be the hottest model. If she was my mom, she'd be the hottest mom. Let me tell you something.
Are you serious,
You
bro?
know you're doing something right when you get something banned. Eva Mendes, she made a commercial that was just so sweet and hot and crazy that it got banned.
Between love and madness lies obsession. Love. It's my secret.
You can't run away.
Oh my God.
So many styles I got, oh baby.
Come on, man. You
hey,
know
baby.
that crazy nut?
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I like strong women, buddy. I got it in and kicked it with Lauryn Hill about 3 times. Jamaica, America, and in T-Dot.
Post-crazy or pre-crazy?
There was no proof of the woman going crazy. The same thing they tried to say about Dave
What are you
Chappelle.
talking about?
It's
When
the
she
media that attacked them, not
She
the
came to
world.
Toronto the other day. I heard a bunch of people say she's crazy.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of people saying that the show was the best show they ever seen in their life. And I bet you if we did a tally.
Oh, please, let's do a tally.
No, put your clippers down. Put your clippers down. Lauryn Hill or this thing that he talking about.
Eva Mendes.
Think before you speak, please.
Personally, I don't like either, but if I had to choose,
Eva Mendes or Lauryn Hill?
Ready or not, here I come. Stop! Playing you the guitar and singing to you while you're eating your cereal.
I gotta say, like, Lauryn Hill.
Oh, so it was 1-1, son.
I think I'd rather raise my family with Lauryn Hill. But I'd rather bang.
Eva Mendes.
What's her face? What's her face?
He doesn't know her name, but he knows what he wants to do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he knows what he wants to do. He wants to do the moral thing with Lauryn. He wants to do the immoral thing with Eva.
The whole thing, who's sweeter? Who's hotter?
Sweetness ain't gonna give you happiness.
I just want hotness right now. I'm in Canada, I'm cold. Give me something hot. Next.
Can Eva sing you a lullaby and make you fall in love?
Yeah? Pimps don't cry. Remember that song?
Man, listen, I would run from Eva if she sung like that.
Let me tell you something. The people have spoken.
You heard what I said. You might win some, but you just lost one.
You did. You did lose one. I keep singing it. Dedicate it to yourself.
Oh, snap.
You just lost one. Worst knockout I've ever seen in my life. Gross.